Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode from the PixelCraft server. The sky might be crying and you may be too, but today we're building moss farms. Yay! Right here, we'll be building a bunch of moss farms. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the sky tiers. So, yep, we're gonna actually finally build the moss farms that I've been trying to build for, I don't know, a month. Just like that one, we're gonna build it here. So, there will be a link in the description. It's gonna be identical, just flipped, mirrored. And then we're gonna build another one here, another one here. But they're gonna be two smaller, different ones. We're going to get to it, and we're gonna get all the moss and all the bone meal, and I'm gonna be so powerful. I don't know why I said powerful. That's not the right word. But here's all the bone meal I got so far, to give you kind of a metric. I haven't used any of it. That's just what I've gotten so far. Just a bunch of bone meal, or bone blocks, which you can make bone meal. So we're gonna build a bunch of moss farms today. That's probably gonna be the only thing we're gonna do today, because these things take a lot of work, especially the one that was behind me. It took me hours and hours and hours to build, because it's like densely packed redstone and stone generators. We're gonna build it again. So let's go. Okay, so it's been a while. And yeah, so, and the server updated. We're now in the new update. It's been several days. I actually don't know how long it's been, because I honestly can't remember. But we're on the new update. But we're going to be building this over here, because I recorded that last clip and I don't remember what I said. And we got a little ghast dude, dried ghast from the last episode. Was that last episode? But this little guy, he's going to watch me build it. Yep. So you're gonna sit over here somewhere, and you're going to watch me build this moss farm. Because we got two of them last episode, or whichever episode it was. I honestly don't know which order these things come out until they come out. So I don't remember. Yeah, you're gonna watch me. So we're gonna build moss farms. And you're gonna be happy about it. I don't know. Okay, so I was building moss farms, and the server updated, I think today? Might have been yesterday. I've been playing non-stop, basically. But one of the server members just is by right now, and is this guy mine? No way, dude. Thank you. He just dropped by and he asked me what color harness I wanted. He stopped by with these giant balloons. No, happy ghasts. Man, these things are slow. And apparently laggy when there's two of them. Look how jittery he is. I haven't actually seen someone else fly on him yet. Yeah, I got one of the moss farms done. 3 more to go. I'm actually almost done with this one. By almost done, I mean at least halfway. If that's a good metric to go by. Was that a sentence? I might have to just cut that. I have no idea what I just said. My mind's overwhelmed by the present, I guess. But I got a happy ghast with a blue harness. That you want? I'm asking Quiggy if he wants to see this scaffolding bug I found out. I don't know if I've showed this on camera yet, actually. Have I? There's this bug in the game that I found. I honestly don't know when. Let me turn that off because it's laggy. No, it's not the falling onto scaffolding thing. I don't think that's a bug. I think that's just normal behavior. There's this bug that I found where you can scale scaffolding here. Might as well show him while I show you guys. Or you guys while I show him, whichever order. You can tether your ghast there if you want. He can't hear me, by the way. I'm talking to myself. Let's see. Without entering scaffolding, I can climb it. They just wander within 64 blocks if you leave them free. Yeah, I knew that. But did you guys see that bug? Walk up to this block. And then if you see on the side where my crouch button is, you can see the scaffolding down button just appears. Oh wait, you're on the wrong side, dude. It's directional. Found that out too through testing. I thought it had to do with prismarine blocks actually, and then I found out it was actually directional. But you can just climb without entering scaffolding. Your body just yeah. So server restarted. So I was saying something. The bug. You can enter. You can climb up it, but not without standing. In a certain... Yes. Okay, so he left, but I had this thing set up when I was testing the bug. And I'm in it, as you can see by the side. And I had a little redstone thing. And the thing I found out is... You can reach terminal velocity. You can reach terminal velocity just by pushing the button while in this state and take no damage, but not be in the scaffolding. Isn't that cool? So like you're technically in the scaffolding. This has like no practical applications, I think. It's just a bug that I've found. I'm sure somebody else has found it before. But I walk into it and I can tell that I can go up and down, and then if I'm in it, I can fall like normal, and I don't take any fall damage. I fall just at normal speed, it feels like. And it's just... I don't know, I thought it was cool. I thought it was a cool bug. But, yeah. Anyways, thank you for the happy ghast. If you're watching, I also said it just now in chat, if I ended up cutting that out of the video. Let's turn that back on. And I'm gonna get back to building this, because it's not done. But, yeah, I think I might even be more than halfway done. Yeah, I might be 2/3. There's quite a bit done of this. I mean, yeah, I'd say the bulk of it pretty much done. Like right now, the last thing I was doing was adding glass here. Yeah, here. Yeah. Link in the description if you want to build this one and the ones I'm gonna build later. I actually don't know which ones I'm building later, but those will also be in the description whenever I figure those out. Because I'm not gonna build this 4 times. So, build this if you want. It's really intensive, but I'm gonna finish. Okay, so I think I did it. I hope I did it. I haven't tested it, but I'm pretty sure it works. I copied the one over there to the one over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn this one off so it's not lagging me. Turn off, please. Thank you. And we're gonna go ahead and go over here. And I left this thing running the whole time, never emptied it. And wow. Okay, wow, we got a lot of bone meal. That's good. That's great. I like that. That's a lot. Awesome. Yeah, okay. An entire shulker's worth, basically, plus, what was that, 6 stacks and some? Okay, so now, this one, I have not run it, as you can see. It's the same machine, I just copy-pasted, basically. But, in survival, there's no cheatiness. But so, let's turn it on. And pray. No. Yep. Okay, moss is coming out. There's no cobblestone. Minecarts are moving. Still no cobblestone. Yep, still no cobblestone. Still mossing. Okay. That's all working. Feels a little slow. And that's because there's something in here. Okay, come out. Okay. Okay. That scared me for a minute. Did that break the machine at all? Are you making... Yeah? Okay, it made 1 bone block. Are you crafting? Okay, you're crafting. Is this filling up? This wasn't full. I didn't fill it fully. You replenishing? It looks like it. Okay. That's good news. Okay, that was a weird lag spike. But, okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and just take this out to supplement it just a little bit to speed up the process. Man, redstone's always nerve-wracking because I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up every time. Okay, and that's full. And now it's into the hopper system. Okay, how's this? Okay, that's full. Okay. Minecarts are aligned. Stone generators are moving. Still no cobblestone. Minecarts are still moving. They're emptying. Okay. It works. Oh, wow, okay. I didn't mess it up. It's awesome. Get that out of my inventory. I did it. And it's still making bone meal. Sweet. It works. Wow. That's awesome. Again, link in the description. I wish I could remember the guy's name, but... You excited, little guy? Since we have 2 happy ghasts, might just keep this guy dry, and we'll go ahead and give me some name suggestions. We'll keep him as like a little mascot, and you guys can comment a name or something, and we'll name him. He can follow us around the server and watch us when we're building stuff. But for now, little dude, this is the thing you watched me build. Those are the stone generators. Making stone. You know, we should be able to put the little ghasts on our head. That'd be kind of cute. Or like in our offhand. No. I wish we could. That'd be cool. It'd be kind of funny wearing a little dried ghast as like a kind of a little cap. Be like a cartoon where like a little squid attached to your head. You know how most cartoons do that type of thing? Anyways, but it seems to still be working. Are we getting more? Yep, we're up to 11 bone blocks. And are you still... Yep, oh wow, it's filling up fast. Okay, awesome. And is that... No, that's the wrong... Okay, those should always stay filled. Unless something royally screws up. But, you know what? Let's go ahead and turn both on. Lag me out completely. See how bad I can get my phone to heat up and freeze. How is it? Are my frames gonna drop drastically? Oh, I can feel a little bit of it. How is it? Let's go back and forth. Yeah, I can definitely feel it. Yeah, I can feel it a little bit. But anyways, here's the moss farms from the sky. As you can see, they look kind of cool, actually. They could... Oh, I missed. Here's the undercarriage, where some of the redstone is. Mainly the autocrafter. But yeah, go ahead and plop you back down right there, little dude. And we'll move you later, and you can watch me build the other 2. So, I also want the 2 types of moss blocks, so we need to build the 2 moss block farms. We're going to build smaller ones. So, we need to do that here and here. So, I'm going to have to move you. You're definitely going to be in the way. Yeah, you're really going to be in the way. Maybe I could use you... No, you're probably just going to be in the way. So let's go. Okay, so I built it. I was going to do a time lapse, but it didn't work out. And I'm probably not going to do one for the other one either. Because of reasons. But anyways, here it is. It's a simple one, but it's just for the moss blocks. But here we go. This is the pale moss one because I wanted those first. We just switch it on, and we got pale moss, and it's stuff, you know, the seeds and carpet. There's how it works. And right now, I haven't done anything to modify it or nothing. It just goes straight into hoppers, into chests down here, as you can see. And we're just collecting the blocks and the carpets and seeds all in these chests. So far we have quite a few. I only ran it for a couple of minutes, and this is all we got. But, as you can see, it's a pretty simple farm, but it works. But, now, I need to modify it, I think. And there's the bone meal input. As you can see, it goes into there, and then redstone magic happens, and it goes down there. Of course, there's going to be a link in the description, as always. So don't worry about that. Go ahead and build it for yourself. And I still need to build the other one over there for the normal moss. It's going to be identical, just instead of a pale moss block, it's going to be normal moss. But completely identical otherwise. Let me turn that off. But now, I think I want to modify this to keep the moss and then the moss blocks, and then bone meal the rest of it, and then send the bone meal up and to feed the machine. So it's kind of like self-sustaining. Hopefully it's enough. But that's what this space down here is for. Hopefully it's enough space for like the water streams and the composter, the auto crafter if I need one. I don't think I will, but I might. The storage, all of it. That's what I have this space down here for. I don't know how much space I'm going to need, because I haven't thought that far ahead. But yeah, I want to modify this first, then we're going to build the other one. There's no tutorial for what I'm going to do, because I'm just going to wing it. But I'll show it to you once I'm done. It should be good. I think. Hopefully. And remember, kids, don't try this at home. I'm a trained unprofessional. I'm an untrained unprofessional. I don't know. I did it. I think. It works. I did it. It does work. I do know enough redstone that it works. I'm an angled in enough redstone. It's not pretty in any sense of the imagination, but it works. And it's mine. So that's all that matters. Right? It's the thought that counts. If I use enough sayings? Catchphrases? I don't know. Anyways, here it is. I told you I'd show it to you. And the plus side is, I did all that work for this extra space under here, and I didn't use any of it. Oh, sorry, I take that back. I used 1 block of space. 1 whole block. Downwards. I thought I'd need more of the space down here. But, oops. But, oh well. Okay, so, anyways, this is the filter for the moss. The water stream runs over those hoppers, and everything comes down through there and goes into this chest array. No, it's not much, but I don't need that many blocks. And then everything else goes into these composters and gets into bone meal, sending it into this dropper bubble vader thingamajig with some redstone. And then up the water stream bubble vader thingy-madoodle, down the water stream thingamajdoodle, doodly-doo, into another hopper behind that chest, into the chest full of bone meal. There's only one problem with this farm, though, is that pale moss doesn't produce enough byproducts to sustain the farm. So I have to sustain it with the bone meal from these farms. Ain't that right, little man? Little dude. Yeah. Look how sad he is at the idea. Farm doesn't sustain itself. I know. It is sad, isn't it? But yeah, you saw how much moss there was. I mean, it works great in getting the blocks. It just doesn't produce anywhere near enough bone meal to sustain itself. It goes through like twice as much. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and copy it over there. And hopefully this moss farm is self-sustaining. But it's going to be the exact same farm. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, second one is done. It's completely identical, except it has normal moss instead of pale moss. If you don't know how to get moss, I don't know, look it up. And if you don't know how to get pale moss, look that up too. But as you can see here, normal moss, right there. Right there, see? Normal moss. Over there, pale moss. There's your tutorial. Works great. There's just one problem with this farm. It also doesn't supply itself with enough bone meal. So I also have to supply it with extra bone meal from the other farms. It's... And I have to sleep angry! My parents told me never to go to bed angry. Remember that scene from Guardians of the Galaxy? Look at what you made me do! Making me kick grass! But the good news is, man, do these things kick out the moss. Ain't that right, little man? Yeah, I only ran these things for like an hour and a half tops. Completely filled both double chests and into the hoppers. I mean, it filled them both up. I mean, look at this. Look. You saw the pale moss. Here's the normal moss. Completely full, all the way up into the hoppers. It's insane. Again, link in the description. Please check them out. Probably my fault they don't sustain themselves, but whatever. So, also, link description for big ones. Build both of them. They work well. Sort of. Right, guy? Yeah, that's right. Anyways, I think that's enough redstone for today. My brain hurts. So, thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. I know, I disliked it. Leave a comment if you want to see more and what you want to see. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year. And I'm working my way there. Making my way downtown. Like, dislike, subscribe, comment. Do a little dig. Man, I think this heat wave is driving me insane. Bye? Was that the rest of my outro? I think so. I think we'll just fade to darkness. Bye.